Good evening, sir. Good evening. Combat parade, form up. Made up 98 inspectors, NCOs and men, and military in attendance. Ready for your briefing. Number 42780. General Corporal Louis Patrick Manoto. Permission to start the men for your briefing, sir. Carry on. Yes, sir.
Well, Israel, I'm sure that you can see right now, you can see officers who are preparing to go on night patrol duties. It definitely looks... So you can hear it for yourself, Israel. The men proving that they are still ready for duties. I'll be talking to some of them, Israel, when you come to me. If you want me to talk to them right now, we can go ahead. Is that okay? Okay.
Great. Gentlemen,
all right, so we're here and the police officers are, of course, engaging their officers who will be going out. I have here different groups of the police department, I think. This is the rovers. I'm going to talk to them, and if you see them with their helmets, it presupposes what they do. They are those who are usually on the motorbike. So one of them will be talking to us. Yes, sir. Please tell us your name.
Sergeant Apia, Nanaya Apia, from Rovers Unit.
From Rovers Unit, Sergeant Apia. Now, if I lost a colleague, I would definitely be broken, and it would definitely hurt me. It will probably affect how I work. We're here to talk to these police officers, find out how they feel about what has happened and how they intend to carry on moving from here. So, sir, our condolences to all of you. I'm sure this must have hit you very hard.
Yeah, though people are attacking, but still we are on top. We are trained for that, and we are always on top, and we will try to fight against those criminals. We are highly trained for fighting against armed robbers, langers, and other forms of crime.
There are people who, some have said that there's morale is a bit low in your camp. How is this correct?
Never, never. We are still on top, though there are a lot of incidents that are taking place. People are attacking police, but yet we are well trained. And we are well trained, our possessions, our everything, we are highly on top. And we make sure we achieve our goals.
How do you feel? How did you feel yesterday when you heard the news?
Oh, well, it's very bad. It's very bad. But it has not got any influence on us. We are still on top of our action.
They're still on top of their action, they say. So this is the rovers. The rovers have been speaking to Israel. Well, that is them. Away from the rovers, I'm coming to the combat team. Am I correct? The combat team? Okay, so one of you is going to talk to us about how you feel from what happened. Shall we have who is speaking? Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Please tell us your name.
My name is Lance Corporal Agbafu.
I'm sure you heard what happened yesterday. How did you feel when you heard the news?
I want to say we are very much dampened when that incident was being reported. But we want to assure the general public that they shouldn't capitalize on that and then misbehave towards the police. We want to tell them to wait for us. We are strong, we are not weak. We are prepared to combat crime. And as they have begun, they should wait for the consequences. Because as we are going out there, we are much prepared. We have all the logistics to fight crime, to bring crime to square zero. So we are much prepared. Thank you.
Israel, I mean, I'm speaking to this police officer, and I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell the grief in his eyes. Like I said, if I lost a colleague, it will break me, and I feel very moved right now. But one thing that if this incident is doing is that it's boosting their morale to fight crime, because it is these criminals that have done this to their men, and so their morale is boosted to fight crime. So they say they are ready. This afternoon, the Interior Minister announced that even persons who go on traffic duties are going to be armed, and they're going to give them bulletproof. Did you hear that? If you haven't, how does that make you feel?
Okay, if IG and the Interior Minister said they are going to arm those on traffic duties, is bulletproof, and others. I think that is nice. What I want to say is we want to thank the IG and then the Interior Minister for that. And then the police service, when you touch one person, you have touched all of us. And as this incident is being reported, they have touched the whole Ghana Police Service. And we are going to make sure crime is being brought to square zero. We are going to fight criminals. We are not going to show any sign of timidness, but we are bold, and we are going to fight crime. Thank you very much.
Okay. He said we're going to fight crime. And he says if you touch one police officer, you have touched the entire police team. And so they are on high alert and they're going to be fighting against crime. I've got the CID team here and I'm going to talk to one of them. The CID team. Sir, tell us your name.
Lance Corporal BC Bismarck.
Let me just find out, first of all, yesterday you heard that 2 of your colleagues were killed. This evening you're getting ready to go out to work. Essentially, you're going to have to protect the people. Some of them may be those who try to kill your colleague. Are you ready to work tonight?
Oh, actually, yes. Our morale is very high, and also we are on top of issues. What I'm trying to mean is that what has happened yesterday is not something that can demoralize us one way or the other. We, the CID team, is there to perform covert operation to support the Operation Come Life. When I talk about covert operation, we hide and strike. Do get me? We hide and strike. So our morale is very high. What has happened also is one of occupational hazard that's due to personnel. So we are in the spirit and in person with the bereaved family. And as this night, after we are also very firm and tough on the ground to go and perform the duty.
Well, I spoke to one of your colleagues there. I could see the grief in his eyes and I could feel him say it. But he still says, look, this has happened, it has hit us hard, but it's even gingered us on to fight crime, criminals who have killed our colleagues. Is that the same feeling that you have?
Very sure. We have also the same feeling that what has happened will not, demoralize us one way or the other. But us in the spirit, we are down, but we are not down in person outside. So we are very firm and strong to go and fight the violence crime every now and then.
For those who are criminally minded, like those who killed your colleagues, if you want to give them a message, what message will that be?
What I'll send to them is that they should prepare themselves for more tougher times, because we are going to match them boot for boot this time around. We are never down. It's one of those things. So another thing I'll say again is that we are also pleading to the general public that they should try and give us information about the whereabouts of these violent criminals. When they give us they give us information about them, we are also working around all angles, make sure bring them to book.
Your men are ready, you say? You're ready for tonight?
They are ready, and never ready all the time.
They say they are ready. They're ever ready all the time. So this is the CID team. At first we spoke to the Rovers and then we spoke to the combat team. We're speaking to the CID team. But it will interest you to know, of course, you know about about Operation Calm Life, that essentially seeks to protect Accra, make the presence of security officials visible. Well, we've got military men military men here as well who support these operations. Well, we're not going to get any of them to talk to us, but I believe that you are ready. And I don't know if you say Ahoya too, do you? Okay, silence. That's the answer. But certainly they look ready to me, and I'm sure that they look ready to you. So very soon, these men will be deployed. They're going to go out to protect the city. They're going to go out to discharge their duties. They're saying that despite what happened yesterday, they are still poised. In fact, if for anything at all, they are much more gingered now to fight the criminals. If you touch one police officer, they say you've touched the entire service and they're coming after you. I'll be talking to some of their officers here, but right now we're going to see them deployed and then we'll engage their officers.
Aho! 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 Okay, gentlemen, I think we are done for today. I wish you all the best. So have a pleasant evening.
And this is what happens here every evening. Every evening, these men put themselves together to put their lives on the line for the citizenry. This afternoon, we've heard some great news from the Interior Minister that says that all of these people who go out, including those who go on traffic duties, will be armed. They will also have protection that will ensure that what happened yesterday does not repeat itself, and hopefully that certainly will be the story. Right now, they're getting ready to go out. It is a team made up of military officers, CID officers, rovers, that is those who usually use motorbikes, and the combat team. So there you have it. Now everybody is dispersed, and they're just going to have to join their other teams and get out into the city to protect the city.